Top 10 cheap places to retire in Mexico. Everyone wants to live in a nice and peaceful place when they retire. But that peaceful place must also be affordable. Well, if you want all these requirements to be fulfilled, then Mexico is the perfect place for you. Mexico is a great country, and it has got warm weather, exciting culture, and spectacular scenery. Not to mention the amazing food. But the best thing about Mexico is that you can live a lavish lifestyle on a modest income. So today, we are going to tell you guys about the top 10 cheapest places in Mexico that you can retire to. Let's begin. Join us on our journey around the world by subscribing to our channel. Please click the bell icon to get notified when we published a new video. Number 1. San Cristobal de las Casas. Situated in the beautiful highlands of southern Chiapas is the town of San Cristobal de las Casas. It is a historic little town that offers a lot to expat retirees coming from the USA. The town is mostly known for its architecture, but it is also a cultural hub with many excellent museums and art galleries. You will love walking along the cobbled streets, and visiting local businesses is always a wonderful experience. The best thing is that the markets there are full of food stalls that serve authentic Mexican cuisine. The recent boom in population has further increased the number of restaurants, cafes, and bars, which means that you will have plenty of entertainment options to choose from. Well, not moving to the best thing about this town, average rent here is $290, while the average price of a home is $250,000. The food and clothing here are also a fraction of what they cost in the United States. Number 2. The Ajijic, Lake Chapala. The Mexican government estimates that nearly 1.5 million expats are living in the state of Jalisco. The area around Lake Chapala is home to most of these expats and is a full-fledged retiree community. The best thing is that you won't feel like an outsider, as there are around 4,000 American and Canadian residents. If you didn't want the move to Mexico to impact your lifestyle considerably, then this is the place for you. You won't have to worry about learning the local language, as most of the residents here are foreigners. Ajijic is a safe, beautiful, and affordable place to live. The cost of living is 40 to 50% less in Ajijic than it is in most U.S. cities. Property tax would cost you around $150 a year, while a complete meal in any Thai, Chinese, Indian, Italian, American, or Mexican-styled restaurant will cost you about $6 to $12. Compare these prices to the U.S., and you feel literally like your monthly expenses in the U.S. is the same as your quarterly, yearly expenses here. Over the past 4 decades, this community has attracted such a large volume of foreign retirees that it has become very friendly to foreign residents. It will be like your own little paradise. Number 3. Cancun. Most people associate Cancun with sun-drenched beaches, expensive resorts, and lots of tourists. But in reality, there are 2 sides of Cancun. One is Zona Hotelera, which is centered on the beach strip and hotels, while Centro is the traditional downtown district. The downtown part is much more affordable than the beachfront and has become a popular destination for American expats. With the big tourist economy, many Mexican locals speak some English, and the cities are easy for English speakers to navigate. So it's not like you are missing out on anything. When you get away from all the noise and hotels at the beach, you will find that there is so much more to Cancun than meets the eye. The local area is rich in biodiversity, and there are plenty of exciting locations to explore, including underground rivers, Mayan ruins, and even some exciting caves. Plus, Cancun has all the amenities that retirees enjoy, including shopping malls, modern healthcare facilities, open markets, and restaurant bars. The best thing is that the rent is cheap, around $550 to $1,000, while the average house price is around $250,000. If you get a little homesick and want to visit the States, then the busy international airport nearby will get you back in no time. Number 4. Oaxaca City. Walking through the streets of this ancient, historic city provides a colorful feast for your eyes, as indigenous women draped in colorful hand-woven fabrics tend their small stores and go about their daily routines. You might find it hard to keep on track as you hear the sounds of ancient language and aromas of regional cooking wafting through the air. Outside the historical areas, the city is still growing. It offers modern supermarkets in addition to the large and traditional open markets in the central area. There is also a major brand of big box retailers, glitzy dealerships, shopping malls, and cinemas. Oaxaca City is very affordable, with expats reporting the total monthly expenses that can run from as little as $900 upwards of $1,500 including rent. But according to some people, it isn't the easiest place to live for foreigners, as speaking Spanish is essential. Number 5. Huatuco. Huatuco is situated on Mexico's Pacific coast at the foothills of the Sierra Madre Mountains. It is about an hour south of Mexico City by plane. The master planned community has a total area of about 50,000 acres, with 90% protected for ecological conservation and the remaining 10% used for tourist and residential development. Compared with other Mexican hotspots such as Cancun and Los Cabos, it has a smaller town feel and offers a more authentic experience. Life here comes at a lower cost than most places in North America, though there are options for a luxury-level lifestyle. There are 36 white sand beaches that span 20 miles of Mexico's Pacific coastline. Just inland from the beach area is La Crucecita, Huatuco's main town, where you find grocery stores, pharmacies, and restaurants. Living there will cost you around $1,500 per month. Number 6. Mazatlan. Have you ever wanted to get away from the crowds? Well, Mazatlan is the place for you. It is one of the few places in the world where you can walk for miles on an uncrowded beach within the city limits. It has beautiful beaches and a walkable colonial center that manages to be both a popular expat choice and an authentic Mexican resort town. Located midway along Mexico's Pacific coast, Mazatlan's historic center has undergone an impressive facelift. Life in Mazatlan is affordable for everything from meals out in the city to enjoying a better quality of life at a lower cost. A simple life there will cost you around $700 with a 1 to 2 bedroom apartment near Centro, with $38 for transportation with a mix of walking around and using local buses, while eating out will cost you around $154, while everything will add up to about $900 per month. A more lavish lifestyle will cost you around $1,400 per month. Number 7. Morelia. Built in the 16th century, Morelia was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1991. It's an amazing little town with picturesque views and amazing architecture. Adding to this beauty are Morelia's beautiful Spanish Renaissance buildings, which are all colored in the region's trademark warm pink, thanks to the locally quarried Cantera stone. This town is considered to be a center of music and is home to the oldest music conservatory in the Americas. You won't find any foreigners and expats in this little town, but the quality of life available is unique and special. It can cost you anything from around $900 to $1,500 per month to live in Morelia. Number 8. Querétaro. If you want that gracious big city living but in the Mexican way, then nothing beats Querétaro. The city has a population of about 1.1 million in the greater metropolitan area and has one of the highest qualities of life in Mexico. It is also considered to be one of the safest cities in the country. Querétaro has it all: a well-preserved historic center, modern shops, malls, excellent medical facilities, concert halls, and all sorts of other cultural outlets. For all these reasons, the city is a popular tourist destination for Mexicans, but few foreigners know about this hidden gem. As a result, the expat community here is relatively small, and most of them are business executives. But a small number of retirees have chosen to settle here. They choose to live in the city's pedestrian-friendly historic center, owing to the low cost of living in the city. Querétaro's mild climate keeps air conditioning and heating costs low, and you can easily manage to live a comfortable life within $1,500 to $1,700. It is an amazing little place to call home. Number 9. Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen is a little beach town an hour south of Cancun on Mexico's Riviera Maya. Once a sleepy fishing village, the port was put on the map when Jacques Cousteau filmed an underwater documentary on the Great Maya Reef in 1954. Today, this town is home to more than 10,000 foreigners, including young couples, families with small children, and retired folks. At the center of this town is the La Quinta Avenida, the pedestrian street that runs parallel to the beach. There are several hospitals in the area that offer first-class medical care at reasonable prices. Plus, the town offers many recreational activities like malls, modern theater, diving, boating, and snorkeling. The total monthly expense of living here can amount to an average of $1,500 to $2,220, which honestly is lesser than anything you could expect in the United States. Number 10. Tulum. Just 45 minutes south of Playa del Carmen, Tulum feels like a world away. The tranquil area is home to about 18,000 people, and it is home to important ancient sites and natural attractions. The high influx of tourists in the area means that English is commonly spoken so that you won't have any difficulty in communication. In this part of Mexico, with its natural beauty, you won't find yourself short of any modern amenities. Modernity means that living here won't be as cheap as some of the places we mentioned earlier, and you would find your expenses to be around $2,000 to $2,500 per month. However, the nightlife is defiantly good. A lot of entertainment options and many local cheap shops and cantinas and areas to live less luxurious but for less money. Well, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do leave us a comment or a like if you did enjoy the video. Consider subscribing, and before you start packing for your trip or booking your stay, consider looking at some of my other videos too. See you later.